solid 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. To return, here's Paris Campbell. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set. Go.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that, street. Check go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the 36. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. He connects downfield on 4th. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here we go with Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gamble now on the return. And look at this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. That's complete to Dobbins. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Ready, ready! Alert! Alert! Alert!
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now!
Receiver in motion, going left. Pearsall there to grab it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set!
From the 47. We'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now, off play action. Got used check, and it's complete. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
2nd and 1. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Herbert throwing again. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Play action now for Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. It's Herbert once more. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
in that close in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll come out throwing. Completed here to McCaffrey. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, the football's loose. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Hits his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Herbert now off the play fake. On target to Dobbins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hold me to right.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He's going to push one deep down the... They connect on the deep shot. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Hey, Ray. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Herbert to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Come on, set.
Back to throw it. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here.
21.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3.
2nd and 3. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Go.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. From the red zone now. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go now. Check go.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Hut.
He'll throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Fits it through the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dobbins trying the right side. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
49ers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gamble now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Big alert! Big alert!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go! Here we go! Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
2nd and 10 now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready! Set, go!
Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the lead to 21.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Go Lion, Lion, Lion. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the 1st on 4th down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for it with Dobbins. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
49ers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gamble now on the return. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Trying again following the sack. That throw finds Kittle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. Rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll run here on first down. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back-to-back carries here. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Offense up to the line fast.
21.
To the air, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Herbert throwing on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, here's Herbert. It's complete to Turner. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Running for the marker on second. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chargers keep running away with this. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trying to do some window dressing. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Shut up. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
To throw it on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
From the 29. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Home trips right.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone. But no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gamble now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Go Street. Mustang 19.
One final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Chargers take this one on the road.